Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Last time we finished Chapter 1, Demetrius Behind Bars. Let's see who we're taking on for Episode 2.
Another clockwork part had surfaced in India, so the boys and I loaded up the van and zeroed in on our next target. A mysterious spice lord known as Rajan. A self-made man who grew up poor on the streets of Calcutta, he started his life of crime selling illegal spices in the black market, eventually growing his small outfit to a sizable operation, and earning himself a seat in the prestigious Claw Gang. He's since crowned himself Lord of the Hills, and while he goes to great lengths to convince others of his royalty, it's mostly to convince himself. True to form, he's holding a lavish ball in his newly purchased ancestral palace. The reason? To show off his latest acquisition, the Clockwerk Wings, the symbol of my enemy. If you saw the wings silhouetted against the night sky, it was already too late for you, especially if your name was Cooper. Rajan believes displaying the wings will bring him prestige, and maybe they will, but they're also bringing me.
Sly Cooper and the gang in a starry-eyed encounter. So this is definitely one of my favorite chapters. Any excuse to see Sly in a tux is a good excuse. What's our thief net moves this chapter? 500 for the size destabler, 400 for the turnbuckle launch, 600 for the combat dive. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. We're gonna need 1500 to get all this stuff. Shouldn't be too hard. Let's take Sly out. Of course.
And then find a way to break into the ballroom. Let's find out who's at this party.
Of course, the first thing we need to do is take out 5 clue bottles, and I believe one of them should be over here.
With the drawbridge up, the only way across that river is on those conical rocks. Do you remember how to spire jump?
What? You think I forget one of the Cooper family's greatest thief moves? Whenever I'm near pointed objects, I just need to jump and hit the circle button to perform a ninja spire landing.
That's correct. Now let's see it in action.
Bentley, you have no faith in me whatsoever, do you? Just admit it, dude. Okay, we might actually need to go in a little bit further. Oh no, there it is. Perfect. Bottle number 1, get. And I see bottle number 2 already. First, I need to sneak past some guards. There's that triple jump I was trying to do last episode. Don't know why I'm pulling it off now. Bottle number 2. Bottle number 3. Could be tricky, especially if I don't make the jump. There we go. Much better. You don't have anything of interest that I want, so I'm just gonna hope you're too far away to hear that bottle. One of you doesn't seem to have been. Ooh, looks like you're on your way back. I need a way up. Somewhere. Anywhere. Or down. Down is good. Okay. So that's 3 bottles down. I need actually a place to check my map. This is as good as any. Okay. I think I need to go a little bit towards the middle of the area. These maps, again, are from a top-down perspective, so I don't consider them flawless. But I do consider them... Oh, I got spotted. I do consider them better than trying to find it on my own. Definitely. Oh, I was not holding the circle button. I fail at life. Much better. Alright. And the last one, I believe, is closer to the bridges. Or actually, might be... I see one. I don't want to snag it if it's not marked. I think that's the one I'm after right there. Perfect. Where do those lines go? Damn it, monkey. Nobody likes you, that's why you're a monkey. You're not even a good monkey like Monkey D. Luffy. Did I just hit a guard with another guard? That is amazing. I am proud of that. Ah, it starts here. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that one for now. Remember, we are going to try to only concentrate on the bottles that I've planned. That way, I don't lose track of which bottles I've collected. And this should be bottle number 5 anyway. Excellent. With that out of the way, we're free to complete our mission. Once again, I wish I had the paraglider, because that would be so handy. The paraglider is literally the best move in the game. Although I have to admit, kind of wish I've been watching some Breath of the Wild speedrun strats, just out of curiosity. Kind of wish Sly had access to a stasis move where he could lock an enemy in place, you know, and then beat the hell out of it with his cane, and then use it to ride to his destination. I think that's the best use of Breath of the Wild mechanics I've ever seen. Flying across Hyrule on an iron door or a boulder is just great. Alright, here we go.
I figured out how to sneak in above the ballroom without being detected. The only problem is there's no way to climb up to that balcony door.
Not a problem. There seem to be plenty of branches for me to walk on. I'll figure it out.
Sly Cooper and Batman operate under the same rule. There is always a path if you look hard enough. And I believe this one probably starts right here-ish. Yeah, there we go. I'll run up these tree branches. I have to admit, I'm having a lot of fun playing this for you guys. I love Sly Cooper. I look so forward to playing these in time for you, but I would like to go through the Sly Cooper line in order. Here we are.
Easy does it, Sly. Just don't go out onto that balcony and you should remain undetected.
Alright, let's pull out our camera. Rajan, Clockwork Swing, Electronic Winch. Alright. First off, the wings. Get used to the camera controls again.
Looks like the wings have been welded onto that statue.
Need the other one now.
They look heavy. Getting the wings out of here will be a real challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge for Murray. He is our muscle, right? How is this statue being held up anyway?
An electronic winch. That could be useful.
Alright, now we need a picture of the man himself. As he wanders between windows. No, he's coming out this one. Say cheese.
That's him. Rajan's really pulled out all the stops to impress people with this party. Maybe you should get some shots of the guests.
Maybe we should. This is a nice little preview of who we're going to be going up against later on. Although we missed one. Zoom back out. Is she come back out here? No, that's a different one.
Jean Bisson, a member of the Claw Gang and Canadian shipping baron. He owns half the trains in Canada.
Canada, eh? Finally, Canada's time in the spotlight.
Another Claw Gang member. Arpeggio specializes in exotic technology.
I like how he's labeled his cage with his initial. Nope. She coming back out? She is. Good girl.
That's the Contessa, a high-ranking prison warden for Interpol. She must be working undercover to expose Rajan's spice ring.
You can always trust an arachne, trust me. Alright, we got 2 more pictures. Oh, hello, beautiful.
Carmelita's here too. She must be undercover with the Contessa to help bust Rajan.
I should have closed in on you a little bit more. Oh well. I like her hairstyle. That's definitely a piled up hairstyle. Alright, I need one more picture. One more target that we're curious about. There it comes. Speaking of pretty ladies, that's quite the Egyptian thing she's got going on.
Officer undercover. Watch yourself, Sly. This party is crawling with cops. That's all the photos I need. Bring them back to the safe house and we'll start building a game plan.
Alright. Look forward to a game plan. These are always good.
Stealing the Clockwerk wings in the middle of a crowded ballroom is going to take some serious misdirection. And the squad of undercover cops only makes things more complicated. Although, we might be able to use them to our advantage. But no matter what we do in the ballroom, sooner or later we'll need to deal with Rajan's security chopper. Murray can take it out with some of the local armaments, but he won't be able to get inside the palace until Sly lowers the drawbridge for him.
Alright. Time to take the direct path. This means we can still only play with Sly. Alright, another 5 clue bottles awaits us. Oh! Snakes! Why did it have to be snakes? I think I see our first one over here. Ish. Pretty sure this is it. And then we might be close to some loot. Yeah, there's some loot on our next bottle. Let's go ahead and smash the bottle. Oh, excuse me. And then this is an example of booby-trapped loot. You have to get it back to the safe house without taking damage under the time limit. And this is one of the reasons why I'm probably not going to be doing many loot runs unless I seriously run across them by accident or I need the money. Because this one's easy, but they do get quite strict later in the game. But that's one piece of loot turned in, and 2 bottles. Now, let's see here. I think I'm going to need to take our old path up. Oh no, there's another bottle here I want to grab real quick. With my Ninja Spire jump! The best move in the game. Actually, no, we can sneak in, we can sneak in a decent way. We might be able to get in around here, snag our 4th clue bottle on the way. We'll go underneath this time. Through the side. Check that out. There is always a path. Always. Sly Cooper is Batman confirmed. Except he is the best kind of Batman, the kind that steals. And I think we're gonna, let me take a look. I think that is our last clue bottle before we head to the job. Oops. Now how do we get up here? That's a good question. I think we have to go up to the roof. Do I want to take that one? Or do I want to take the one that's just standing there? These are close enough where I think I can take this one and we'll be good. Alright, now let's get rid of all these locks on the drawbridge. Looks like we're going to be doing a lot more pickpocketing. And looks like I need to go up. Oh, actually, can I bounce up there directly? I can. Perfect.
Sly, Murray and I can't get inside the palace unless you lower the drawbridge.
I'd love to, pal, but the winch is all locked down. You know where I can find the keys?
Key guards have recently taken up positions around the palace. Sneak in, pick all of their pockets, and bring the keys back to the lockdown winch.
Alright, let's get started. Also, I feel like that dialogue bug is starting to go away. Which is really good because that was actually bothering me and it doesn't seem nearly as noticeable now. Oh, speaking of noticed, please do not notice me. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the guard way out here, away from everybody. I think he is the only one of his kind. Nope, there is another one. I hear you, crew bottle. You will be mine someday, but today is not that day. This key, however, is mine. It is kind of cute that they kept the concept of keys around, because if you weren't here for Sly 1, you had to earn treasure keys, which made no sense, by completing levels and stealing them. I didn't want that button, I wanted that button. I never really got on board with the concept of treasure keys, especially since they didn't look that ornate. I mean, I know that they had to come up with a collectible doodad to measure game progress, but it was kind of dumb. Dumb, not stum. Ooh, there's more loot. Is this booby-trapped? It is not. Should I... Yeah, I'll have to come back for that later. Because you have to go to the hideout to turn it in. I was hoping that... Oh, I got spotted. I wasn't hoping that I would get spotted, that's for sure. I was hoping that I would be able to hold on to the loot until I could go back to the safe house and turn it in, but that's not the case. You are my objective though, sir. So I'm not too upset that you came out after me. Drawbridge key number 2. You have a very small patrol. Your money is quite impressive. Wow. I gotta dig deep for you. I will reward you with death. And completely ignore this key. Teehee. Oh, that reminds me. I am supposed to upload a direct path to all 30 clue bottles for episode 1 now that we're done with it. And I'm still trying to find a way to copy my file. That actually may be more difficult than I thought it would. So, these videos may have to wait until I just play through the level a second time, which I'm hoping is not the case. But it might end up being that way. I will try to have those up as soon as I can if that is the case. You're in my way. I don't like you anymore. You don't have a key. You don't even have anything to steal. Your pockets are empty. I want to kill you so that a guard with full pockets spawns, and hopefully he has some treasure. Alright, 3 more keys. 3 more keys. And I believe one over there, one over there, and one over there. Okay, I feel like I should take this one first. Please leave me alone. I'm pathfinding. It's very important. Also, I'm burping because I just ate. You'd think I would have learned not to record videos after I eat, but I didn't have much of a choice this time. There we go. That's how we do this. Awkwardly, but it works. Okay. I'm gonna need to distract you.
This guard from his post. Try ringing that gong and picking his pocket when he returns to his post.
Good thing he does not have very deep pockets, and he will not be going back to his post. He will instead be going to death. Alright, 2 more. I think it makes sense to go after this one next. The snakes also have a tendency to jump out of bushes and scare me. They're quite good at it, and I do not like them. And you are looking exactly the wrong way. Why are you looking this way? I want you to look the other way. Alright, let's do something tricky. If I can. Here we go. I do love that there are always multiple paths because of Sly's moves to accomplish pretty much any challenge. They did a... Ooh, you saw me, huh? They did a really solid job of making you feel like a cartoon thief. Obviously, real thieves will not be able to do this sort of thing. But for a cartoon, this is very impressive. If you've never played the Sly Cooper series, it's very fun. Why have you not played it? Honestly, you know, someone had to tell me about this series because I wasn't going to give them a shot. I didn't think too much about it because I thought it was more stealthy than it really is. I mean, this does have a lot of stealth, but it's not what I would call a stealth game like Metal Gear Solid or something like that. And I've never been good at Metal Gear Solid, so that's why I was kind of putting it off. But no, this is actually a lot of fun to play, and if you haven't given it a chance, please do. This is one of Sucker Punch's best franchises, in my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna need to pickpocket this guy without getting caught by the elephant. Which means I need to go quick. He's got a lot of money, and he's got no more key.
Good job, Sly. Now take those stolen keys back to the padlock winch to lower the drawbridge.
Go away, snake. The other thing about the snakes is they make Sly change directions, which can be kind of inconvenient. And I think they can alert guards if there are guards very close to them. It's not a large distance, but it is possible. And the fortress has been breached.
Thanks, Sly. Now Murray and I can access the palace grounds.
Now you guys can start earning your keep. I'm gonna go all the way back before we end this episode, and I'm gonna go get that treasure we left behind while I remember where it is. Since it's not booby-trapped, I can take my time getting it back to the safe house. Ooh, a gold ring. Very nice. You get rewarded with death, like everybody else in your family. Just so that my life is easier. Okay. Are you coming out here? Do I need to change positions? It looks like I do. If I could do it this way. That was actually a little close for my liking. Let's get this thing back. It would be a really successful episode if we claim 2 treasures, 10 bottles, and a lot of progress. This game is actually going fairly quickly. I think a lot of my playtime comes from hunting clue bottles because I have spent better than an hour trying to hunt those things down. But having a map to help me out, whereas normally I don't bother, I do like to find these things organically, just as a challenge to myself. But I can't really do that when I'm LPing. I need to be able to make some sort of progress, so having a map up for once is actually kind of nice. I can appreciate this, and this is for a top-down perspective map, this is actually quite well done. Thank you to the Sly Cooper wiki for providing them. So these actually look professionally done, like done on official art. There we go. Alright, 2 treasures. How much money are we getting for them? Quite a bit. We can get 2 moves. Turnbuckle launch and combat dodge. With 3 coins left over. So that's actually... I think that's a really strong episode or a really strong thing to close out the episode on, guys. If I can get out that sentence. Thank you for coming out and joining me today. As always, I much appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you let me know by leaving me that thumbs up down below because it helps the channel out and I feel really good about myself. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more Sly Cooper, you better subscribe because I'm going to be uploading this every weekday and you want to get notified when I do. And if you have any hints, tips, or tricks, leave a comment. Thanks again for watching and you guys have a great day. Later.